Hello, everybody, and welcome to Victory Church. It's Wednesday, August the 26th. Tonight we're going to be talking about, is it okay to vent? You're wondering, or you're probably saying, sure it is. I love to vent. Well, it's going to be a great topic tonight. And I thank you for joining Victory Church. It's going to be great conversation that we have this evening. Thank you for joining. And here at Victory Church, the one thing that we say is Jesus is Lord in our hearts. And again, we are going to be talking about, is it okay to vent? It's August the 26th, 8 p.m. in the East Coast, 5 p.m. in the West Coast, and 7 p.m. here in Texas. More importantly, Odessa, Texas. And if you would like to reach us here at Victory Church, you can send an email to info@vchurch.us, and we're located 2400 West 81st Street, Odessa, Texas 79764. And you can call us at 432-614-9798. And our website is vchurch.us. If you would like to give us a thumbs up, write us a comment or chat here live right now. We would love to talk to you. And we have 335 episodes on podcast. That is just amazing to me. We just are just rolling with those. It's just amazing.
We would like to invite you to go to check the website mygiancarlo.com. There you will find several stories, but there is something very special now. After producing 8 audiobooks, we just released the number 9. Yes, you will see it in mygiancarlo.com. Do you want to know more about it? Well, it's very simple. You just go there and you will see it. The audiobook was released on August 21st. It's the story of Nina Boyles. She became a lady hero. This is a terrific CIA story. We would love for you to go and check it out, mygiancarlo.com. Do you like action, suspense? There you go. The funny part about this story I found is that several names in this audiobook are part of the church members. So this is good. All right.
And again, thank you for joining Victory Church. And if you would like to know how to connect with Victory Church, if you would like to know how to connect with Victory Church, you can simply come to Victory Church at 2400 West 81st Street, and you can come at 10 a.m. and come and join us. Bible studies during the week, 7 p.m., and Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays as well at 7 p.m.
We want to invite you to consider helping us in our fundraiser. We have equipment that allows us to broadcast, as you are part of this broadcast in this moment. You can listen, you can watch, you can enjoy everything we do. However, the equipment needs to be replaced, and we will appreciate if you help us. If you want to do that, what if you go on your browser to vchurch.us/give. We are looking for $5,000 to buy new computers and cameras. If you want to help us, any little help will help. The phone number where you can text, and you just type the text, include the number, and then type the amount, and the system will guide you to do it on your phone. 432-268-0007. Thank you, friends.
Okay, now we're going to get into the topic. Is it okay to vent? Psalm 34, verse 9 says, "All the days of the oppressed are wretched, but the cheerful heart has a continual feast." And you're asking, what does a continual feast mean? Continual feast means you're going to be happy all the time. All the time you're going to be happy. Days of the oppressed, if you're complaining. But if you have a cheerful heart within you, if you have a cheerful heart within you, if you wake up and you just start complaining and you are just start your day oppressed, you're not going to have a very good day. But if you wake up and say, "This is the day that the Lord has made. I'm just so happy that I'm alive today, and I'm going to have a good day today. No matter what comes at me, I'm going to have a good day." Then you are going to have a continual feast. You're going to have a happy day that day. Don't believe the lie that it's okay to complain. Don't believe the lie that it's okay to complain. It's not okay. It's not okay that you can just go vent to someone. I don't like it when someone comes to, if it's a positive reason why you're going to vent, and that person is going to minister to you and help you out, and you're going to that person, "What should I do? What should I do? Help me. Teach me." And you're going to learn from it. That's a little different. But if you're just going there to vent all the time, because there are people that just vent, and they just go down the line to their people, their friends, and vent, and they're always complaining. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. And here in Numbers 14, verses 26 through 30, and then in verse 32, the Lord, and this is a tough passage. The Lord said to Moses and Aaron, "How long will this wicked community grumble against me? I have heard the complaints of these grumbling Israelites." And so the Lord said to Moses, "So tell the Israelites, as surely as I live, declares the Lord, I will do to you the very thing I heard you say. In this wilderness, your bodies will fall. Every one of you 20 years old or more who was counted in the census, and who has grumbled against me, not one of you will enter the land. But as for you," this is verse 32, "but as for you, your bodies will fall in this wilderness." Your bodies will fall in this wilderness. Whew! That was tough. They were not going to enter into the land. You ever wonder why they stayed in the wilderness for 40 years? Because they grumbled and they complained, and they just went a circle in the wilderness for 40 years. Because they grumbled and complained. No matter what it was, they had manna from heaven. And then they complained because they did not have meat. And it was just one thing after the other. They complained and they complained. No matter what it was, they were complaining. And Moses got tired of it. The Lord got tired of it. And he said, "Fine, you're just going to die here. You're just going to die. You're not going to enter into the land, and you're going to die here in the wilderness." 40 years. And I was thinking, we complain. I'm included in that, definitely, because we all complain. Don't take yourself out of this. We all complain. We all murmur. We all grumble. And, I think there are things that we need. There are things that we want. And I think that slows those blessings down. Maybe not 40 years, but it slows those blessings down because of how much we complain. And maybe, just maybe, if we stopped our complaining all the time, maybe those blessings would come quicker. Maybe my blessings would come quicker if I would just stop complaining. If I would just stop complaining and I would just stop grumbling, grumbling underneath my breath as I walked away from whatever it was. Maybe some of those blessings would come quicker if I would just stop complaining and if I would just have a cheerful heart more often about my day, go about my day with a cheerful heart and be more happy throughout my day and do things for the Lord, whether it's ironing, whether it's cleaning clothes, whether, serving the Lord more often. Maybe blessings would come to me quicker. Like the Israelites. They were there for 40 years. What is venting? Complaining. Always finding fault in someone. Grumbling. You ever wonder what is grumbling? Muttering and discontent under one's breath, like when you walk off. That's what grumbling is. Whining, self-pitying, and in a nasal sound. That is whining. And I think we all do that. At least I do that sometimes. Not constructive. Venting is not constructive. It is not constructive. No matter how you want to think it is, venting is not going to be constructive. So just stop it. We just need to stop venting. It's not going to be a very constructive. Make a commitment. We need to make a commitment. You're complaining into contentment. You're complaining into contentment. I need to have contentment. I need to turn your grumbling into being grateful. I need to be grateful in my day. I need to turn my whining into praising God. So I need to be content about whatever it is in my day. I need to turn my grumbling into being grateful for whatever it is. I need to be grateful. I need to be grateful for what I have. Instead of wishing for whatever it is you want. I want a new car. I want a new car. Whining. I want a new couch. I want a new this. You need to praise God for what you have. You need to be grateful to God. God's not going to give you something else if you're always complaining for what you don't have. Praise God for what you do have. Praise God for what you have. I have a roof over my head. You probably have a beautiful house and you just don't see it that way. Take care of what you have. Take care of the shoes you have. I bet your, no, I'm not going to say that because I don't know what the shape of your closet is in. But I can tell you what, my closet is pretty organized, but I need to take my clothes out and redo my closet because it needs to be reshaped. I can tell you that. And some of my other closets. We need to be a good steward of what we have. We need to be a good steward of what's around our house. We need to take care of what, is your house in shambles? Is it organized? Take care. Is your car a mess? You want God to give you a new car, but you don't take care of the car that you have. Is it a mess? Is it dirty? Whatever it is you have, you need to take care of what He has given you. You need to be grateful for what He's given you. Stop complaining all the time. And maybe God will bless you with some things that you are desiring. Stop complaining, be grateful, and be content for what you have. All this leads to having a good heart. Having a good heart. Do you have a heart for God? If you're constantly complaining and murmuring and grumbling, that's not a heart for God, is it? We need to have a heart for God to serve Him. You need to surrender to God. Surrender to Him. Surrender your day to Him. Surrender your day saying, I want to do what you want me to do for you. What do you want me to do for you today? Do you even have you even given your heart to Him? Maybe that's where you need to start. Have you given your heart to Jesus? And there's a verse, Romans 10:9, that says, if you openly say, Jesus is my Lord, and believe in your heart that God has raised Jesus from death, raised Him from death, then you will be saved. Have you given your heart to Jesus? Have you given your heart to Jesus? That's where it starts. That's where it starts. That's where it starts. And once you've given your heart to Him, once you've given your heart to God, then your heart is right. Then your heart is right. And then you can surrender your day to Him. And then you can have a good day. And then you can go about your day being happy, and all the complaining will stop. And you can have a great day in Him. And I hope you have given your heart to Him. And if you have, then I will see you in heaven. I hope I will see you soon, maybe here in Victory Church. Yay! I can't wait to see you. And until then, maybe I will see you tomorrow. Join us tomorrow, August the 27th, 8 p.m. East Coast, 5 p.m. West Coast, and 7 p.m. in Texas. But we would like to tell you something.
Yes, remember the audiobook. It's named Yorktown. It's the most recent audiobook available in the website mygiancarlo.com. It was released August 21st. It's a great story. It's a CIA story. We hope that you will be able to listen to it, or read the PDF as you prefer. Remember, we are right now working on a fundraiser for $5,000 in order to improve the quality of our broadcast. We will appreciate all help. If you want to do it, go on your browser to vchurch.us/give. We are looking for $5,000 to buy new equipment. You prefer to do it through a text message, just send a text to 432-268-0007 and type the amount. $5, $10, it doesn't matter. Any little help helps. Thank you, friends.
Thank you for watching Victory Church. Please feel free to contact us. Our email address is info@vchurch.us and our phone number is 432-614-9798.